Yeah, we got it bumping.
You need to disconnect that cable, cause if you want the truth, we at the round table. We give it real when the mothers ain't able. That's what it is when we at the round table.
What's going on, my good people? Come on in here. What's going on, Sweets? What's going on, Nee? Sharon Boyd in the building. What's going on, Mika? I see you, baby. There goes Shia. Mama J in the building. And Shamina in here. I see y'all riding through. Pull up. Because we got something to show y'all. We got something to show y'all. Yeah, tonight's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yes, Lord. What's happening,
What's going on,
everybody?
Naylin? Yeah, tonight's definitely going to be good. And y'all know why we here. We riding for Allisha Watts tonight. So, yeah, we going to ride. What's going on, Charlene? Said you checking in. Let's ride, baby.
Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in.
What's going on, Chloe?
Building.
What's going on, T.Y.?
Sharon Boyd, Miss Sweets, Sweet P, Shawnee Denise,
What's up,
Nay
sweet?
Lynn.
What's going on, Ponder? Yeah, because we got something to show y'all. And we're going to get into it. This is going to be a nice discussion, you know, because we really don't know we don't know where Allisha is. We don't know where she's at. What's going on, D Lovely?
D Lovely's in the house. Mama J is in the house. Miss Sherry from MS is in the house. Bertha Jackson in the house. Ponder That's 704 is in the house. Miss T is in the house.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Ray.
Much love to you, Ray.
Appreciate the love.
You,
Real talk.
What's going on, Randy?
Salute to Randy, man. That's hey.
The Renegade.
The Renegade is in the building.
Much love to him. Because he put in work, y'all.
Yes,
he put in work. Fire Mama put in work. Charity put in work. We working behind the scenes, you know. And just because y'all only see us three sitting up here at this round table, trust and believe. The round table consists of a whole lot more.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Indeed.
And y'all know we want the details. Give us the details. I don't want no rumors, no gossip. Give me the details.
Raphael, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
he stay riding.
Yes.
Raphael stay riding. What's going
Shamina
on?
Wright. Shamina is in the house. Jackie Barty is in the house. Beverly Palmer's in the house. Farrah Jackson is in the house. Miss Charity's in the house. Aries 1 is in the house. 80s Babies is in the house. Let me take a breath.
They riding. You know, them riders right there. And we just want the truth. We just want the truth. You know, what's going on, Val? Details. That's it. That's it. And we got some stuff to show y'all.
Wow.
We do. Everybody in the building, are y'all familiar with this story? Are y'all familiar with Allisha Watts?
Yeah, type of one for a sound check. And are you familiar with Allisha Watts's case?
Her.
That way we can take care of two things at once.
Yeah, we ran for her tonight.
Appreciate that, Marissa.
Tonight is all about her. You know, I think that it's important that we cover it so we can wrap our mind around the details.
We got a few people who are not familiar with this case.
And I knew that. I've been watching comments and things like that, and some people's not familiar with this case. Some of my smoke sisters wasn't even familiar with the case. So, but that's all right. We're gonna get y'all up to speed.
And we hope that the Mecklenburg police puts their eyes on tonight's live. We came across a few items of interest that I truly believe they need to check ASAP.
Absolutely. Yeah, Randy, I got it. I do. And we appreciate you. We needed that.
For real.
We needed
definitely.
that. Yeah, we needed that. So she's a beautiful woman, man. And let me tell y'all something. She a boss.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? This girl was doing her thing out here. So let's start with this, just so we can get everybody up to speed. We're gonna start with this news clip right here. Y'all ready to ride?
That's right.
Let's ride, baby.
Rock.
Friends and family members of a Moore County woman are asking for the public's help in finding her. They say 39-year-old Allisha Watts, shown here, hasn't been seen since last Sunday. We spoke with a friend who says Watts traveled last weekend to the Charlotte area with a new boyfriend in her black Mercedes SUV. There it is right there. Le'Aaron Blue says a missing persons report is now filed with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, as well as in Moore County and Siler City.
She's also a vital piece of the community, as far as she's involved in several organizations in our community. She gives back. She gives of her time. She gives her heart. She gives anything that she knows a person needs. She willingly, freely gives. She's just a wonderful person who just wants to see everybody win.
Because this has been a week of pure torture, and we just need help to bring her back.
There's Allisha there once again, and her black Mercedes. We did reach out to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. Excuse me. We are waiting to hear back.
So that was to give y'all an overview. And now Allisha Watts, she was 39 years old. And like I said, a boss. She was very active in the community. I mean, and she got a lot of people out here that loves her deeply, and they can't find her. It's a sad situation.
Yeah.
It's a very sad situation. But Allisha, they said, went missing on July the 16th.
Yep.
Which was a Sunday. So she went missing on July the 16th, and they haven't heard from her since.
Nope. Now, she actually went down to see her boyfriend on the 14th.
Right.
That's when she arrived to him.
Yep.
Now, did they go to a comedy show, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Did they say whether she left her home or her job on the 14th? Because that falls in on a weekend.
Yeah, it doesn't say where she left from. You know, even though y'all know we found out where she lived, which was what, like 2 hours away?
Yeah.
So it didn't say where she left from, but they just said that on July the 14th, which was a Friday. So y'all know we big on timelines. Absolutely. And so on July the 14th, that Friday, she went to see her boyfriend who stayed out of town, roughly 2 hours away. So I could see that being a weekend trip. You understand what I mean?
Right.
She works. She own her own business. So I could see that. I could see her leaving on a Friday, you know, to see her boyfriend. And then they were supposed to go to what did it say? Sound like she came to Charlotte for the weekend. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. To visit her boyfriend. And I get it. I mean, some of y'all probably got some long distance relationships going on. The weekend is best. So that made sense to me. And they were supposed to go to a comedy show on Sunday, the 16th. Val say the timeline queen. Yeah, you know, we gotta. That's how we gotta get these details, baby. We got to put together the timeline.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, on July the 16th, you know, she's with her boyfriend at this point, and they were supposed to go to a comedy show. And you know, we got that map work together for you.
They know. They better.
You know, we got the map work. Shia said, "Nobody don't do long distance." I don't need the Shia, but you know, I know some people that does. It's cool, you know. Now, my thing is this: long distance to me is anything over 20, 25 minutes. That's long distance for me. I need man around the corner. Okay. But but like I said, I don't knock nobody for doing what they do. And this is the situation that we're dealing with right now. She's dealing with a man out of state, or not out of state, but like a two-hour drive away from where she lives.
She's in Moore County. He's in Charlotte.
Yes.
John, you ready to take
So
that
we got a 2-hour drive, 2 hours and 26 minutes at best drive from where she lived all the way to where he lived.
Kimmy, you silly.
To his house.
Yeah.
Yep. It ain't gonna take us long to get there.
No,
y'all
not at all.
We drop down on them. It don't take us long to get there.
You got your seatbelts on?
Yep.
Well,
everybody should have their seatbelts on.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take this ride, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Drop down on them, John.
Let's go to work.
Get that map work, baby. Because y'all know we visual
North Carolina. Okay, so we have an address over here, East New York Avenue, that popped up in one of the reports. And I believe that this particular area is where she worked, if I'm not mistaken. This East New York Avenue. So let's just say she left after work on the 14th. And she headed down to where good old boy lives.
Old boy.
Call him good old boy.
I agree with you, Phil.
Pamela Lorraine Drive. We found old boy. Before the address actually showed up in the news articles, we found old boy just watching the video of the homes in the area. And then we dropped down and matched up the house in the area to find good old boy.
I mean, let me just share this quick story with y'all. So, we backstage. Well, they were. I'm on the other side of town on the wrong set live. And I came in here 54 like, boss, we done found him. We done found him. I was like, wait.
For real, like we got him, boss. We got him, boss. That's it. And like John said, that was before, which we were planning to go live then, but we schedules was mixed up. But this was before his address was even released. Because we got to matching up pictures. Y'all know how we do. We was back here matching up pictures from the news. And we found him.
Yeah, found him.
And we found him
kicking
right
it with
here
Tay said,
on
did she
Pamela
know?
Lorraine Drive.
Kicking with Tay said, did he know she was coming? I think he did, because they were supposed to go to, they had tickets for the show on Sunday. Now maybe she, I don't know if she popped up early on him or what, but I would think that he knew she was coming for the weekend. It sounded like a normal thing between them. Yeah, it sounded like a normal thing. This is what they do, right there.
So James lives at this house here. Night that they released the video of someone who was driving by, I guess one of the family members was driving by that night and had caught the house at night with the police in it, already through the door and inside searching. So we froze that video. Says, okay, we got to find out where this is. And sure enough, we found it. But this is the home of James Dunmore. Right here. Notice the door Now, this house is blue. It's got blue aluminum siding.
Mm-hmm. Baby blue.
And there it is, 1633. Those of you who have been following the case to date, as mentioned, we started looking not only at the home, but we started looking at the vehicles in the driveway.
Sure did.
We have an Accord here.
Mm-hmm.
We also have
The Audi.
an Audi
Mm-hmm.
in the driveway. We back up a little bit.
Yep. Let them look around. Let them look
Yeah.
around.
Look around.
And just to let y'all know, if you asking like, okay, this is the Google map picture. How you know that's because this house is purchased by their family back in '89. Oh yeah, we knows it. Yeah, we know it.
Yep. It was bought in '89.
Correct. We have another vehicle way in the back, in front of the Audi. This tells you that 3 cars, which Google had captured in the driveway located at this address. 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, homie. Absolutely.
Right. There was an interesting thing about this particular area, and you can see the homes in the area. This is gorgeous homes, clean block, down in the south.
Right.
Look like a Sunday afternoon where everybody is just kicking back.
I mean, it's a really nice neighborhood. It really is. Mary Allen said somebody else living there. We're gonna get into that, but we know that the house is owned by a lady named Vivian.
Yep.
That's who owns the home. So he don't own it.
Yeah, he don't own the home.
Right.
Who is Vivian? You know how people start asking questions. Who's this Vivian now? You know.
We're gonna get to it though. We're gonna get to it.
We're gonna get to it. Start asking questions. So he was renting. And look at it, already answering some of the questions that are already running.
You see that 54? That goes against what we heard on that news article said how she actually met him, right?
Right.
So many stories, but we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But while you right there, John, I want to show them the pictures of the car. So when we first got the story about Allisha, one of the things that they kept showing us on the news is like this picture right here. Do y'all remember that from the news? They showed us this one, and they showed us another view.
And 54, let me just interrupt you real quick. I just want to make you aware of Deb says she lived in the area. So I just want to point that out.
Oh, hey, Deb. Yeah, it's a really nice area. We didn't travel the block. Let me tell you how someone, we didn't roll the block, man. So, I mean, this is a really nice area. I mean, and some very nice homes. And like I said, these, Deb, if you don't mind, when we get to speak your piece, if you want to come on up and give us some details about the area, I would appreciate it.
Most definitely.
Ponder. Yeah, see, that's what we heard, that they met through her cousin.
Yep, that's what we heard. Yep.
Yeah. So, like I said, these are the pictures that they gave us on the news. So now I'm gonna go back. Matter of fact, while we're here, so y'all see the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things, let me go back to this one right here. One of the things that I noticed when me and John was going over the pictures and stuff, when Boss was sitting on the other side, didn't know we was back. You know, I was like, John, I'm like, why is her car parked in the grass? Because if you look in the background, you see that baby blue house.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see it? The baby blue house that we just showed y'all at 1633 is in the background. So I'm like, why is she parked on somebody else's grass? And my thing is this, I'm like, is this family? Because you just ain't parking on nobody grass like this. Because she clearly up in the grass.
Right.
Yep.
You know, for someone that went to someone else's house to visit.
Right. So why she's not parked over at 1633? Because it's right there. So let's remove this. And John, swing on around so they can see where this car was parked at.
Oh, but of course. Now here's the house from that angle. Get a little closer. Yeah, a little closer. So this was the angle. And we said, well, the house is over to the right. Why would she be parked across the
Right
street here? Right
in the
alongside
grass.
this tree where the gutter vein is in the grass.
Mm-hmm. Can you get a close-up of that house? Move up a little bit more and zoom in on that house right there.
Oh,
Drop
but
down on them, John.
This house right here.
Right here. 1634, folks, across the street from 1633.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where she was parked, right here.
Gabby girl, that's what I was thinking.
Now, Tansa said her cousin's house? Question mark. Cousin's house next door.
Good question. Good question.
Very good question.
Yeah, I was about to say we found out who owned it. But it was what, 2 men?
Yeah, 2 men.
Mm-hmm.
Owners of the house, so it's a possible rental.
Yeah, Juanita, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you just ain't just parking on nobody grass. Like my house sit like that. I wish somebody would park on my grass like that. We don't have a situation.
You know it. You know
But
it.
I could see family doing it. You understand what I mean? Like we family. Or we friends, something. It was as if she knew who lived here. Had to be parked on their grass like that. But let me because make sure y'all don't. Let me make sure y'all see it. Here go the picture again. Y'all see the baby blue across the street near the right-hand corner. And then if you look at this picture again, y'all see the house we're talking about?
Yep.
Right there. So, like I said, we got the names. We know who own it. Sweet Pea, I'm with you. I wish you would. You better not park in my grass like that.
Exactly.
You know. So she was parked in front of this house right here.
1634.
Now, what Tamika Ward just stated or asked is something that I was sitting here thinking the whole time. Why didn't, even if she knew the people yard she parked in, why didn't she park in his yard? Why?
I mean, that's a really good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Mika said they creeping.
So even when you take a look, another careful look at that picture, you'll notice to the right where the house is located, carefully, you'll see the Audi there in the driveway.
Yep.
But the a cord is not there. So why couldn't she, if she was driving this car, pull up behind the Audi?
Right. And that's the thing, Miss T, I'm with you. But even if, I mean, I could see that if there's nowhere to park over there.
Mm-hmm.
But she felt comfortable going across the street, pulling up in the grass at that other house. And like I said, we got the names on it, but we couldn't associate these names with her. So I don't know if maybe, these two people own the house, but maybe somebody was renting it. Maybe she know who was renting the house. But clearly she's familiar with whoever lived there. I'm sure of it.
John, can you back up a little bit to see if you see any cars parked on the side of the road?
There go one.
Now, I don't know if that white truck is actually in motion or not.
Could be
okay.
be in motion. It looks like it's in motion. We've got a couple of cars.
There we go. So
here
we know that you can park on the side of the road. It ain't a big road. It's not a wide road. So, but cars are parked on the side of the road. So, Ms. T, goes back to your question. If the driveway was full of cars, she could have parked on the side of the road just like everybody else did.
Let me come down a little bit and find out if that is a parked car. He is in the gutter.
Yeah, articulate brow said, "Well, why not park in his grass?"
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
Wheels are in the gutter.
Yeah, that car parked. Ain't nobody.
So
in
this is a park. Yeah. Even Google Maps had to go all the way around this parked car. When you come to the end of the block of Pamela, it comes to a dead end cul-de-sac, which leads you into the other.
Yeah, it's nice how it's set up.
Yeah.
South Pod, we looked him up. We got him. Don't worry about it. We're gonna show it. We're gonna show you. We're gonna show you. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Real nice. So there's no point of exit out this way other than Pamela Lorraine going down the other way.
Right.
You know how we do our map work. So now you can see, without the sun's glare against the building to the front, you can actually see the baby blue aluminum siding. Same one that showed up in the news clip at night as a pure baby blue house.
Right.
3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms.
Yes.
Was last sales date was bought at what, 73,000. Today's estimated price is 269,000.
278.
I was about to say here goes
278. Okay.
Yeah, here's the parcel ID. And it actually has the owner, excuse me, the owner of the home is here too. But I mean, this is a very nice house. And before we go any further, because I seen people asking, was the car staged there? And John ended up finding another news clip, and this is what we found. And I want to see if y'all notice anything different. Now, I didn't show y'all the 2 pictures of the car. Then here's a third picture. Look at this. Do you notice at the bottom? Oh, go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and in finding this picture, we noticed it's the same angle, house in the back, parked in the same grass. You notice down below, there's a shadow in the grass with someone that appears to be taking a picture of the car that's parked on that side of the street in the grass.
Wonder who that was.
And it gave us the impression, an outline impression, that this was a female.
Absolutely. Yep. See why the author just said it. Looked like a woman's shadow to me.
Mm-hmm. It does. See why? Yep, I'm with you, baby.
And I want you to notice too, we can take down that comment just for a second. Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, did you need the picture
put the
back?
yeah, the picture there. Okay, now we can see it nice and clear. And following with your eyes, that image of that person taking a picture of the car, giving you the impression now that this is a female. I looked at the hair, the head, and I said, wait a minute, could this be her?
I mean, because I really want to know who took this picture. Because
else
once
would
we
take
get
the
into the
picture?
timeline, once we who took this picture?
Right.
And for what? You know, we don't know if this the same day, you know, or if this was while she was down there that particular weekend, or if this was a whole nother weekend.
Right.
So maybe Allisha did. I mean, you know, it's possible, because at this point we don't know. But it was just odd to me that they took this picture. It was really, really odd. So she was supposed to, they were due to go to Bojangles. They were supposed to go to the comedy show. John, you want to show them how far Bojangles is from this house?
Absolutely. So going from 1633 Pamela Lorraine Drive, now to Bojangles Coliseum. This is a huge Coliseum. Let you see it from this aerial view. Lots and lots and lots of parking in the back. So this is a huge event area. And look at it from a panoramic point of view. Briar Green Creek Road runs alongside of 74 that goes north and south of this particular area. Just take a look at that for a second. This is where they were supposed to be going to the comedy shop or a comedy show. Now, me, I've been down in North Carolina twice. And one of my visits down there led me to the Coliseum for an event I was doing for my company when I was working as a housing counselor. This place is huge. That's the Coliseum right there. They do all kinds of events here, from WWA, WWF, WWB, all kinds of WW up in here, as well as concerts, musicals, graduations, award ceremonies, you name it.
And this is where they were supposed to be on Sunday.
Correct.
But what we learned through the news was that they never made it. They never made it there. But they were supposed to go Sunday. Now, I'm assuming that she works Monday through Friday. Allisha was a CEO of a place called Inspired Visions Support Services. She dealt with people with, you know, disabilities, you know, mental health, things like that. I mean, this woman was out here. She was out here doing her thing. But like I said, we heard through the news that, yeah, they were supposed to go here, but they never made it. I wonder why. I wonder why. And don't forget, Sunday is the 16th. What we also found out was that the news said that they returned to Charlotte over here at 1633 at 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Right.
So I'm assuming that maybe the comedy show, usually they start later on in the evening. You know, maybe about between 7 and 9 prime time. And again, they never made it.
Right. Now, one thing we also learned is she had to be to work the next day.
Yep.
Which is Monday.
Or did.
And she never made it. That's what
Never made it.
definitely sent off a red flag to her family.
Right.
Like she's a boss. She handled business. She's about her business. They know she wouldn't just miss work like that.
Right. And that was unusual for her. But again, she didn't make it there. She missed work on Monday. So now we got them not making a comedy show, and she's missed work on Monday. So that don't sound right to me.
That don't sound right. And we know the next day is when they seen Buddy. We'll get to that, but that should tell you, or that should tighten up the timeline of when she actually possibly met her demise.
Right. Because I'm standing strong on it. I believe something happened on Sunday.
Yeah.
You want to show that? Go. Do we got the other video? You want to show that?
Which one?
The one that that actually was talking about. I don't even think. Do we got that video up here?
Think you
the one that was actually giving the timeline about what we were just discussing. I think I got it right here. I think I got it. Give me 1 second. So let's take a look at this video right here real quick so you can get an understanding of what we're saying. So check this out.
That major breaking development in the disappearance of Allisha Watts, Channel 9 uncovered search warrants that show that CNPD detectives went looking for evidence of a murder.
The warrants were to search Watts' boyfriend's home in University City. That's where family members say she was last seen with him on July the 16th. Channel 9's Genevieve Curtis has been pouring through all these documents for us all day long.
It is a difficult update tonight. In these warrants, we are getting a clear picture of what detectives were looking for. These warrants allowed them to search the home where Allisha was last seen 16 days ago, the home of her boyfriend, James Dunmore. And in these warrants, the detectives investigating Allisha's missing persons case say they were looking for evidence of murder. New tonight, detectives investigating the disappearance of Allisha Watts obtained these search warrants for the home of her boyfriend, James Dunmore, and a gray Audi parked in the driveway. The reason for the search warrant simply says murder. It says detectives were looking for evidence of the crime of murder, including various weapons, materials used to clean up or cover up a homicide, and any blood or DNA that would relate to a homicide. The warrant also gives us a clearer timeline on Allisha and Dunmore's movements. Sunday, July 16th is the last time Allisha was last seen by a family member outside of Dunmore's home. She told investigators Allisha got into the passenger side of her vehicle, a black Mercedes. The warrant says Dunmore got into the driver's side. Allisha's family members told detectives that Allisha and Dunmore also missed a comedy show the night of the 16th. Cell data detectives recovered showed Allisha's phone, Dunmore's phone, and her vehicle returned to the home at 3 p.m. on the 16th and remained there until 6 a.m. on Tuesday, the 18th. On Monday, July 17th, Allisha did not show up for work. Then on the night of Tuesday, July 18th, Allisha's vehicle was found in Anson County. The warrant says her boyfriend was in the car, the victim of an apparent suicide attempt. No one has seen Allisha since the 16th. Detectives got the search warrant on the 26th and seized the following items: clothing, cell phones, a camera, a tablet, laptop, a memory card, swabs, and photos. It also says the gray Audi parked outside was, quote, the vehicle involved in the incident, but does not say what that incident was. And tonight,
Did y'all hear them say that the Audi was involved in that? We just showed y'all that on Google on the map.
Yep.
That Audi that was parked in the driveway.
Mhm.
So we know that she didn't make it to Bojangles on the 16th. We know she missed work on the 17th. But then one of the things that I found odd too was there was a statement made, well, a comment made here. And it said that on Monday, which would have been the 17th, the vehicle was still parked at a friend's house. And the next thing you know, the car was moved in the wee hours of the night. The next day, the family filed a missing person report. And here we are today.
Now,
So, go ahead. I'm sorry, boss.
I don't know if you caught it in that last video we just listened to.
Yep.
But it said a family member. And we were trying to figure out, was it a family member or a friend who actually seen the car? But they said a family member seen the car outside of his house. Now, this is a different city from Moore County, right? So obviously what we've heard about a family member supposedly hooking these two up, 2 + 2 = 4.
Right.
So that family member who actually seen the car outside of his home got to be the same person, right?
Right.
You would think.
So my thing is this. So it said that the car was moved in the wee hours of the morning, which would have been wee hours. I'm thinking 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, somewhere around in there. When you get to talking about the wee hours. So come Tuesday morning, the car is moved. And there's a gap in time. And then they found the car at the DMV with James Dunmore in it. And don't forget, James Dunmore is the boyfriend. John, you want to take us to the DMV on the map? We need to go there, baby.
Of course.
So there's the house. Now we need to go to the DMV where they actually found her car. There go to Audi right there. And I remember somebody made a comment earlier saying, you know, Google Maps getting people in trouble.
That was, matter of fact, I think that was T.Y. the author.
T.Y., you silly.
It could have been him. I think so. I'm not sure, but that's true.
So now, going from 1633 to the area where her car and James was found is here.
Look at this.
Take a careful look at this location.
What does this tell y'all?
When I first saw it, I was like, wait, there's nothing out there.
Exactly. Exactly.
So how the hell did he end up at the DMV?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you, Randy. Let me check.
Appreciate you, Randy.
Now, this area is southeast of where James lives. This would be also south of Bojangles Coliseum. All this out here. Take a careful look. Why here? Why was he found here?
And John, how far was that from
James' house?
Yeah, because it was like 52 minutes.
52, correct. 52
so a little less than an hour away.
Bingo. Bingo, Farrah.
Yep. Better know it.
Bingo.
So here's the DMV right here. And his car was parked there. And then not only that, let me tell y'all this. One of the other details that we got from the news was that The police at one point, while he's parked there, the police approached him and he told them he was taking a nap. So understand this. So while he's parked there at the DMV, police approach the car and he tells them he's taking a nap. They leave. 3 hours later, they come back and he's still there. 3 hours later. And so one of the questions that we had, we was like, well, at a DMV, what we found out was that the hours of operation, okay? The hours of operation is 8 to 4. So if it was between operating hours, why would they approach the car? You know what I mean? Why would the car stand out to them?
So y'all have to remember what time they stated that the car left his house. At 6 a.m., correct?
6 a.m.
That is correct.
So it's what, 52 minutes to get to the DMV.
That is correct.
That puts him there way before the DMV opens.
Absolutely. And that's why that car stood out to them. To me, that's the only thing that makes sense. 2 + 2 = 4 all day, every day. Because otherwise, the DMV packed.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So I can't see them approaching the car during normal business hours.
Right.
That car stood out to them.
Yep.
That means that between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., for some reason, he was here.
He was already there.
He was already there. Because the police are not going to approach you, like 54 said, during regular business hours.
Yep. For what?
For what?
They would only approach you if you were out here, just like this lot is in front of you right now, by yourself, sitting in a black Mercedes Benz with tinted windows. Just think of it now.
And just look, another piece of information that you may not know, you may do know. The law enforcement frequent this place because they put gas in their car here.
Sure do.
So they're here all the time.
Right.
And they see this car in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. And when they found him, not only that, understand this, when they found him, he's still in the car and he's unresponsive. So Shai, you're right. He was unresponsive in this car. And what they later came out and told us that it was a suicide attempt. Really? Innocent people don't try to commit suicide, y'all.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
3 hours
so he's
later.
Found there 3 hours later. He's still parked at the DMV. And we just showed y'all the area. There's nothing out there. Shut Castlemaine. Say he called 2 + 2 = 5.
Much love. Much love, Miss Castlemaine. Thank you so much. That's what we're talking about. Love the support. Love the chemistry. You gotta love the chemistry.
Most definitely.
But I wanted to show you something, because in carefully taking a look at this map, this is where I believe Mecklenburg Police, along with the Roundtable, we believe that there needs to be a search of this area, and we're going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Now, him being out here by himself between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., police approach him for the first time. What are you doing out here? Place don't open till 8. Boom. He's napping, taking a nap, waiting for the place to open could have been the excuse he could have gave them. Oh, okay. Is this your car? You know how police talk. You got some ID on you? yada, yada, yada. This, that, and the other. 3 hours later, they come back and find him now unresponsive.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. Keep your eye on this area now, because we're about ready to get into it. Pulling up from this area, from the DMV. Close that, close that, close that. I want to take a careful look at this area again. And what we saw amazed us. We'll show it to you here. From the entrance of the DMV to the next street over, which is Dozer Drive, is 1,000 feet, right? Type of 1 if you can see what I'm doing. Just type of 1. We're going to get to something here. This is where we believe Mecklenburg Police Department and Search and Rescue, whoever they got working this case, should be looking.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right. 1,000 feet coming out of the parking lot to the right is Dozer Drive. So what is Dozer Drive? So we had to follow Dozer Drive and come to this area back here.
Blue Devil on with you.
Look at this. What in God's name is this area here? We're about to tell you in a second. You're not going to believe what's here.
Mm-hmm.
You are not going to believe what is here. Where we believe they should be looking. This is right off of Route 74. 1,000 feet down to the right, you make another right to Dozer Drive. Let's go one better. Let's drop down to Dozer Drive.
Somebody paying attention. You got somebody paying attention in the chat.
Yeah, there go Leah.
They paying attention. They paying attention.
Very good. So we're now on Dozer Drive. We take this little 25-mile-an-hour drive off of 74. And guess what we come to? You take a look at both sides of the terrain. Not a lamp, light post, nothing out here until we get to here.
Mm.
I said, what?
Right.
So if you think about this whole scenario, they supposed to be going to a comedy show. They didn't make it. And all of a sudden on the 18th, he ended up at the DMV. For what?
For what?
So
that's why I feel like she's close.
Right. So when
She's
John pointed this out, man, I was like, John, you owe something, bro.
Yep.
And this is just a hunch from being 1,000 feet away, because remember, to the right of this, over here behind all this foliage, is a DMV, where they found him that Tuesday morning. Went a little closer to the sign, looking at operation, working hours and days, landfill, operating hours, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's operating hours. Convenience site hours, Monday and Wednesday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday, looks like Sunday.
Yeah, I was about to say what?
Yeah, that's a double up on the Google. Let me straighten that out. We don't want to look at it all cockeyed. Tuesday and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we're sitting here going, okay, what day did they find him at DMV? That would have been a Tuesday.
Yep.
Now, if you want to know what convenient site hours is, that's the time that they allow, regular citizens in the city to dump trash in the landfill, like bag household trash, furniture. Can't be no construction debris, recyclables, glass, metal, plastic, white goods. I don't know what that is.
Right.
Things like that. So this is a time where the public can come in here and dump trash.
Correct.
And just so happened, it was one of the days that he came out here.
Yep.
Anson Landfill is out here. And as you continue down this path, and this is just a hunch, nobody's out here. Think about it. Not a soul. Who would be out here other than the people operating the landfill?
Raphael said bodies. I feel you, man. See, TY, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean, because again, when we go back to the timeline, we know she missed work on Monday. They didn't make it to the show on Sunday. And like I said, I'm standing 10 toes down on something happening to her on Sunday, which is why they couldn't make it to the show. Okay.
Absolutely.
And then Monday she missed work and he waited till Tuesday morning. He had to. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm at with this. He had to wait till Tuesday. That's why this area right here that John is showing y'all, I mean, is very important as far as I'm concerned.
John, they got a question about cameras, because that's one thing that we focused on as well.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, it got to be a camera somewhere.
Yeah, we took a look at this area and found this pole standing outside the building. And this looks like there's an antenna here. So this could be a wireless camera posted outside, pointing.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, what is that?
In the direction of the road. So that this way they would have some kind of oversight, even after working operation hours or before anybody gets here. That camera being posted here, lining up with the road.
And
so they would see
Leah asked a question.
That's a great question.
Hold on,
too,
John.
Leah. Great question.
Leah asked a question, GPS on the vehicle. So let me tell y'all what I did. So I went to the Mercedes-Benz because she drives a Mercedes GLC 300. So I went to the site and I was trying to find the specs on the car. So what I ended up doing was doing like a little live chat. You know how they pop up on the screen? And I was like, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me ask Steven what's going on with this car. And I did. And he answered. And he said that there is a tracking device on the car.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, and this is why I said it's an excellent question. If they knew that car didn't leave until 6 a.m. from his address, then that should tell them where he went, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All day. All day.
From our understanding, I know they because they did have a picture in here of where they searched. We couldn't narrow down all the places that they searched. But there was one place that they showed us on the news, and there was family out there. And this was on Airport Road. So, I mean, so we know they searched out there, but we don't know if they've been over here in this area, because this wasn't the only area.
Right. So
this wasn't the only area.
Come up out of here off of Dozer. Now that we know what's out here, and that they should have the police search or begin a search or question the people that operate this area. And I'm sure that they are working on it. Let's go back to 74. Because we found something else, folks. Now, there you can see from a bird's eye view, and we're about 1,000 feet up, 1785 to be exact, off of 74. So we know that the DMV is here. We know that the landfill is back here, but also 1,000 feet away, we found something else.
Cat eyes, yeah, this is crazy. They
From
need to get over
DMV,
there.
the entrance of the DMV, 1,000 feet to the left. Type of one, if you can see that. There's another entrance. 1,023 feet. There's another entrance. And I said, okay, what's over here? In this secluded, highly secluded and isolated area that puts this dude here in her car off time. So let's take a look.
I'm with you. Sean, I'm with you. She said, that's my cousin, y'all. Say they had my cousin. That's my cousin in the building. She said, get in her Benz and ask. She said, wait, you took it off, boss? What'd she say? Wait. She said, get in the Benz and ask Siri where they went.
Yeah.
Get in her Benz and ask Siri where they go.
Right.
And I'm sure at this point by now they know. I mean, I can't see it no other way, which is probably why they started to search his house. Now he's a person of interest. He a suspect to me. I don't call him no person of interest. He's a suspect.
Yeah. Yeah.
All day long. When he tried to kill himself, that confirmed it for me.
That's another red flag.
And like I said, innocent people ain't trying to kill themselves. Yep.
So
say ask Siri. Siri know everything.
Let's go down and take a look at what this entrance is.
King Tao, I'm with you. Yep. He said it's all about getting proof. It is.
There's another entrance 1,000 feet south of the DMV entrance. That is the Brown Creek Soil Conservation District, first in America. We were looking for gates. We were looking for cameras. You can actually, this is an access point right off of 74. It goes right all the way up and through here. And as you can see, and follow the road through the foliage, in this high dense area, there's nothing here but this.
That's it.
What would a man be doing sitting in a Mercedes-Benz at the DMV to be taking a nap 1,000 feet away from these two spots?
Blame it on the pain. Said no street lights either.
Nothing.
So y'all know what it's looking like at night.
Yeah.
It's black back there.
And it's just I'm dumbfounded if they haven't even considered searching this area.
Right.
So hence this may have been one of the things that prompted police to issue search warrants on this guy.
Yeah.
May have. may have. But now take a look once again at Dozer Drive that goes to the Anson landfill that we showed you up front, 1,000 feet away from the DMV, and then 1,000 feet south of that is the soil conservation area. 2 isolated areas and him in the middle.
In the middle of nowhere. That's the middle of nowhere. So why that spot?
Right.
Why that spot right there?
And somebody asked in the chat earlier, where is he? That's a great question because I want to know where he at too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Why are they keeping him so tight under wraps?
You right, Shia. Say he was on demon time. He was.
So if anything, they should get a search party out to search the soil conservation area south on 74 from the DMV and the Anson landfill area, because finding him in the middle of both of these isolated areas gives you three conditions. 1, opportunity. 2, means. 3, motive.
Right. And now one of the other questions that I had in that news clip that we showed, they said that the Audi has something to do with this. That car that we saw in the driveway. So when? If we got that, you understand what I'm saying? If we got her car parked in a spot and then leaving, at 3 a.m., showing up at 3 p.m. on Sunday and not moving until 6 a.m. the next day. Going into Tuesday, Monday night going into Tuesday.
Right.
So when would the Audi have played a part in this? Did he move her in the Audi?
Bingo. I truly feel that. I was just sitting back thinking, they had her car the whole time because they found him in it. So they had the opportunity to process the car, check for DNA, fingerprints, and all of that. But what if she wasn't moved in that car?
Right.
So when they brought up the point, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought, babe. I'm sorry.
When they brought up the point that Audi was involved, wasn't it like a hatchback type style Audi station?
Yes.
So why not put her in the back of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it makes sense for them to bring that car up, because why would you move her in her own car when they're gonna search that car?
Right. Got to say that. Got to say that. But then it makes me question, because after the car was moved up at 6 a.m., he ends up at the DMV. So the Audi had to be involved on what? Monday? Sunday night, Monday? That's the only time. The first 48 hours.
I was just about to say that.
48. The first 48.
16th to the 18th, from the time she was last seen on Sunday up until the time they found him at the DMV, Polkin DMV, right off of 74 on Tuesday. 48.
Yep. And then understand this. Let me give y'all this detail too. One of the things we found out was that prior to the family reporting her missing, because they didn't report her missing until what, the 19th, I believe?
Correct.
Understand this. We were told that a woman showed up at the sheriff's office trying to get something out the car. And I was like, wait, what? Who showed up there? What woman showed up there to get something out that car before the family even reported her missing?
That don't make sense.
That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense.
In fact, it was also reported that there was a woman seen going in and out the house. 1633 to be exact, Pamela Lorraine Drive.
And I don't think it was Vivian, because we know where Vivian is. We know where she lives right now.
Yep. We nosy.
We nosy, real nosy. real nosy. I don't think it was Vivian.
And Carmen asked, who helped him?
Did he have
Somebody
help?
had to, man.
Southpaw said probably the same woman who took the picture of the car.
Oh, well,
okay.
We feel like that's old girl.
Morgan, what did you say? Look at Morgan's comment.
Where's that? Right, this right here.
Yeah. So listen, Morgan.
She don't know what we was looking for.
I like Morgan. I like Morgan. Okay, Morgan.
Because we think we found out who the girlfriend is. We think we found out who she is because this lady and Randy, you were sending me them reports, and as we were looking at the reports, we were matching up addresses. And there's a lady that we found who not only has an address at 1633, but she also shared an address with James Dunmore at another location.
Yep.
You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we thinking this may be the girlfriend. Because we got them matched to the same two addresses. And she about 37. Her initials is AB.
Y'all want to show that video that we looked at that Randy sent us?
Yep.
So shout out to the Renegade, man. Renegade.
Big time for Randy in the building for sending us this piece because we got it right on time.
We just got this prior to the live. Shout out to Randy.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, so we definitely want to show y'all this. But like I said, I'm convinced that this is the girlfriend. And like I said, she has an address listed at 1633 and also at another address that was listed under James Dunmore. So at some point they, living together. So we're going to show y'all this because we just came up on this. Let's look at this real quick.
Now to a major local breaking development in the case of a missing Moore County woman, Allisha Watts. You've seen her image. And within the last hour, WRAL obtained a domestic violence protection order filed against James Dunmore, her boyfriend, and a person of interest now in Watts' disappearance. Now we've learned just 3 months ago, a Durham woman filed a protective order against Dunmore. And WRAL's Chelsea Donovan is joining us live outside the Durham courthouse with more on this. Chelsea.
Lena, that file that was inside of a Durham courthouse here details one woman's account of James Dunmore, where she says he had a history of violence with her, including kicking, choking, and punching her, as well as telling her multiple times that he would murder her. This protection order was filed in April and granted on May 23rd. However, it was during this time the family and police have stated that Allisha Watts was in a relationship with James Dunmore. Let's show you some of the narrative that was filed here from this woman in Durham who took out that protective order. She writes, "The defendant previously had been physically violent to me on multiple occasions, grabbing my neck and holding me down, hitting me in the face, holding me down until I couldn't breathe, driving erratically like he would kill both of us, among others. The defendant has made frightening statements that made me fear for my life. He said twice he should murder me. We drove across the state line to where his mother lives in Lane, South Carolina. We were on the street she lives on. He turned around and headed back to North Carolina. He purchased a room with his debit card and sexually assaulted me. We stopped at 2 gas stations where he made me go inside with him." Now, we're not naming the woman who made these claims because she says she is a victim of sexual assault, but we should also mention that James Dunmore does have previous convictions for assault, kidnapping, and battery. Those took place back in 2003 in the state of Virginia.
All right, now to a
Y'all see this? Oh man. Oh man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And understand this. And I said this when we first started pulling out the details. And I'm gonna say it here. I don't think she's alive. She's not alive. Curly Lock, I'm with you. He needs to be a top suspect.
And they so close-lipped that we don't know what they're considering him at this moment. We know he was considered a person of interest, but they haven't came out publicly and stated that he's a suspect. And I don't understand why.
That's sad. And then, I know they were asking questions because this is one of the questions that I had. How long had they been dating? Because, at one point I heard, a couple months, then I heard almost a year. So we really haven't narrowed that down.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's been a year.
But you got to understand, the woman that they were just talking about in that news clip, she filed this order against him in May of this year.
We talking about a person that would kill a person. We know he would cheat on a person too.
Yeah.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So I understand where you're going with it. But I mean, if there's a lot of different, stories about the length of their relationship, I've heard a year several times. But I mean, if you heard,
me too.
But I don't know. But I definitely believe he was messing with the both of them at the same time.
Yep. Curly Lock, yep. May of this year. So it's going to be important to find out exactly when they started dating.
Yeah. True. It would make you think, who would know about James's business, especially if they have a restraining order against him? Now with his name out in the news and this woman gone missing, what do you think is going through her mind?
Exactly, Shell. And I'm thinking right now, and like I told him backstage, like, there's no way if she stay across the street from him, you can't tell me she didn't know this man was dating somebody.
Right.
So why would she hook her cousin up with her next door neighbor, knowing he got an old lady? Stop.
Right. This don't make sense to me. And I don't be wanting to, put family members on blast, but I call it the way I see it.
Yeah, me too.
It is what it is. And something's not right with that. It's not. I feel some kind of way. I'm going to wait on some more details to come out, but I feel some kind of way. Because that's what we were told, that the cousin set them up.
So, Tan, hey, we feel the same way. I ain't gonna lie to you. At least I do.
We do.
Yeah.
Our mama said, unless that was some money moves for him and some control.
I was thinking that too. What would be motive here?
Look at this one. Sovereign, you might be right, because it happens.
Yep, that's definitely going on right now these days.
Yeah, it happens. So, I don't know, y'all. What y'all thinking?
Yeah, definitely. Because, you figure this guy with Allisha,
that guy,
that's got a record. 54 brought up, man, I wish he would have done a background check on this dude before she would have gotten with him. I agree. Because we looked, and yeah, he's got a record, all right, because we looked it up.
Yep.
All of it.
Oh, yeah, we got him.
All of it. And we only gave you a part of this portion because we don't want to end up doxing sensitive and private information. But we
Right.
got it.
Yeah, because he looked crazy. And then, you know, he got kidnapping in his background. What else? What, like domestic charges?
Yeah,
in his
DV.
background.
DV. Mm-hmm. Harassment, stalking.
Yep.
This guy is a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Kathy, yeah, something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. What y'all thinking? Empress said, I think the boyfriend thing is a lie. Yep. That's right, Nate Lynn. Kidnapping and DV in his background.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told John and them, I'm like, man, I wish she would have done a background check. You know?
And then according to the news article we just got finished listening to, they also mention it.
Yep.
The woman who filed a restraining order against James Dunmore also mentions it.
He told her, I should murder you.
Not kill, murder you. Those are some strong words.
Red, I'm with you.
You want to go ahead and do speak your piece?
Yep. Yeah. Let's drop the link. Because I want to see what y'all got to say.
Oh,
yeah,
certainly.
I want to see what y'all got to say. Here, I'll put it.
I got you.
Okay, you got it? Okay. So for those of y'all who are new here, this is the Speak Your Piece. We put the link in the chat. If you want to come on up, we want to hear from y'all. What y'all thinking?
Because there's a lot going on here with this case. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep. And at this point, they which as family, you know, of course they want to find her. But we're not looking for someone who's alive. I don't believe that. And I hate to say it, but based off of the details, it is what it is.
Yeah, she would have been found already.
Yeah. You can hope for the best, but you gotta expect the worst at the end of the day.
Yeah, we don't have proof of life well after several weeks now.
Yeah.
What up, Randy?
And they said that she wouldn't have missed work.
Exactly. I mean, of course, we know that. She's a boss.
We know that.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think she's no longer with us. What's going on, Randy?
What's going on? I've been searching around a little bit. I found a couple of other things that I sent you to your email. I found a little TikTok from a girl that said that just the day after Allisha went missing, he tried to strangle her cousin.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
You found something, Randy?
Yeah, I sent it to 54.
You said it was a TikTok?
Yeah.
It's a TikTok or an article?
It's a TikTok.
And it says what?
It's this lady said that he tried to strangle or smother her cousin the day after Allisha went missing.
But that would have been on a Monday?
I think so, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'd be a little leery of them TikToks.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
I mean, it was kind of. I looked him up, and that popped up.
It puts it in the window of 48 because
I mean, I don't know if it's true
hypothetically,
or
if
not,
that's
but it
true,
was something interesting.
Yeah.
And then I was
Because the
I was
police
doing
didn't
like
make
y'all was
contact with him until Tuesday.
I was doing the same thing y'all was doing. I was running addresses, and I found that Allisha had a possible associate. She was associated with someone that has a family member that lives on that road too. That the guy lives on.
What, Pamela Lorraine?
Yep. And her car was parked right in front of the house. Y'all missed that house by one house.
So it's what, close to 1634?
It's the next house down, 1703.
1703. Let's take a look.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I think it was 1702. I was looking over
1702,
it.
17. Yeah, I sent you the email on it.
Yeah,
On the
it's 7.
background.
Yeah, John, take us to 1702 Pamela Lorraine.
Yeah.
I'm working on it now. Working right on it.
But when y'all pulled up that picture and you was showing it, I'm like, wait a minute. That car is parked a little bit down below where that is. So let me go back and look at the report I pulled up. And sure enough, I was looking at, I put in both addresses, the 1702 and the 16. And the 1702 came up with a family member of a possible associate of Alicia's.
Yep.
I mean, if it's 17, that got to be in a different block.
Nope.
Would be
Not
off
necessarily. It's just right down the street. It's like two houses down, or it's one house down below where the house was that y'all was looking at.
Yeah, I got to see this because I know in my city, like, you got 1600 block, we got 1700 block. So I want to definitely see this.
1614. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Back down this way.
It's just right around the curve.
Yeah, John, I don't want to distract you from what you're doing, but look at what Shia said. The cousin was the one with the blue wig on, looking a mess on TV.
Miss Blue?
I'm gonna be honest. That's what John called her.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Shia, but when I seen him, I was like, oh my God. I said, look at my people.
Yeah, I
Look
had
at
a
my
fit.
people, man.
I'm not going to tell you what I said either.
Yeah, not here.
This
Not
right here is the house that you was looking at. This right here is the house I'm talking about. Right here, right there where the Mustang and all is.
1702.
Dodge. Yep, that's it.
Got a Dodge in the driveway. Also an SUV in the driveway.
And it's saying 1707, but that's behind you.
1702.
Tan, do
The
you got
house
a
is
picture
right
of her?
behind the blue house? Should be right behind you.
Tan, you got a picture of her? Because that's her name. That's who you, yeah, you know what we know. So that's her name. Not Blues Clues. Y'all play too much. That's why I'll be fooling with y'all.
Oh my God.
Not y'all call her Blues Clues though.
Look right there.
Okay.
There's that house.
Checking it now. 1701.
No, you was at the right house, 1702. Look right beside us, 1701. That is the light blue house.
Right, where?
Yeah. So it's just like two houses down from this house.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Her car was here on the grass.
Her car was pulled up right in here,
Uh-huh.
right where you got your, like right up near that mailbox.
1702.
Oh,
That's the
Bingo.
house that I'm saying that she knew somebody that lived there.
Okay,
sure
so
did.
that would make sense. That would
Sure
make
did.
sense. That
Yep,
would
because
make
she's right up
sense.
in there.
Because you can see that window and all in the
Boom.
picture, but the car's pulled up enough where you can't see that tree behind the car.
Right.
Yeah, let me get this car pulled back up. Hold on.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, see, you see the tree right there over top.
So it's kind of like in between these two houses right here.
It looks like the tree is in the back of the car.
Yep. It's parked
Okay.
in between the tree and 1702.
Got you. Okay, so it's closer to
1702.
1702.
I told you it had to be a friend, family, something.
Okay, so somebody's
be.
on this block right across the street.
Miss G.
This is it.
Yep.
Sure is.
Yeah, when you was talking about looking at addresses and pictures and stuff like that, that's what I started doing.
Well, yeah, that's what we do, Randy. That's why people love us, because when it comes to map work, coordinates, and a timeline, this is what helps it.
Yep.
It's a major tool in delineating the details in a timeline, location, time, and how people move.
I also got a couple other things too that I'd like to share. See if I can find them.
And we'll be able to find out who the owner of 1702 is real quick. Know why? Because Randy is on the panel.
Oh, I already
We already got it. We already got it. We know who lives there.
Randy in the building.
Yeah.
Now you was talking about that pole at the that building down by the landfill, right?
Yeah.
I got a picture of what's up on it, and I'm sharing it right now. That's what's up on it.
What am I looking at now?
What is that?
That
was
is what
in front of that building, remember?
That's not a camera.
Okay. Okay. What is that?
I think it's like a sensor or like a oh, what is it? Like a Wi-Fi.
Like a motion? Okay. Oh, okay.
Now I did find something else on down. That's the building that goes into the landfill. It's got the scales we have to roll up on.
Right.
But look right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we saw that too. So even if you have a camera during working hours, we got those working hours.
Oh, that camera goes 24/7.
Right. So you figure, pull this camera, find out.
And I'm sure that there's another camera on the other side.
If the Audi or the Mercedes was ever in this area.
Tan, you stupid.
Or any vehicle that he has access to was in this area.
Oh God. Okay,
certainly.
I got you.
Yeah, I do have
I'ma show it
screenshots
to
of what he's charged with if you want me to share them.
Say again, Randy?
I have screenshots of stuff that he was charged with in the past, the domestic, the DV and all like that. You want me to share that?
We got his full lineup too, but we chose not to reveal too much sensitive information.
Well, all this does is tell what he's charged with.
Yeah.
His name and what he's charged with. It don't have no other kind of information on it.
Okay. I dropped the link again for anyone else who would like to join us for Speak Your Piece.
I sent you the screenshots of them. 54. They're in with they're in with the messages that I've been sending you since last night.
Okay, wait a minute. This y'all play too much.
Okay. Randy, do we have names on these two? On what 54 is showing back here? Yeah. We got names? Well, we know one is Allisha.
Thank you, Tan.
What is her name? Miss Blue. Damn. I hate looking at this picture. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. Black women, beautiful black women wearing blue hair never worked for me. I'm sorry.
If somebody can give me her name, I can find her.
It should be posted in this, and it should be posted in the body of this news clip, because there was two of them talking, giving their statements. I forget what news clip I saw, where there was Miss Blue and Miss Green, I call them, and their names were posted right underneath each of them.
Wait, D Lovely, you stupid.
Somebody put the link in private chat, and I will jump on it.
Hey Randy, this is who live at 1702.
Okay. Well,
in that blue hair.
Well, then you got that.
Yeah, we need a parcel on it. Do she own that house?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Y'all play too much. Y'all ain't shit to
that. Lady Hawk said, I got black hair. I love beautiful black women with their own natural hair.
Don't be messing with the ones that wear the
I'm
weave.
sorry.
Now,
no.
Don't start nothing at the round table.
When you go this far to mess it up, it's hard not to say anything. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the flag here. Where's the white and the red?
Y'all play too much. Lady Hawk said the blue Smurf.
You want to highlight it for blonde? Okay, work a highlight. I can work that. But come on, this is a takeaway. This is a takeaway. I can't.
Y'all play too much. Say, do she own that wig? That's the question. Y'all ain't right.
Tags.
Y'all petty for that.
The tag may be still hanging on the back of it. Who knows?
Lady Love said, throw the whole salon away.
Okay, Zillow says that it's not like the other one that we were looking at the other night. It's owned.
Y'all play too much.
Hear me, 54?
You said what, Randy? I'm sorry.
1702 is owned. It's not a rental property.
Okay.
So
Miss G owns it?
Yep.
I don't want to say her whole name, but I seen people putting it in the chat.
It's a $304,000 home.
What home is that?
Wait a minute. Let me keep looking because
Fire Mama, where you at?
It says it's off the market, but it says the rent's estimate is almost $2,000.
Dot, you stupid. Says she got it from Temu.
Y'all ain't shit.
Not Sheen though. Y'all stupid.
Oh no.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Say the wish wig. Shawty, you stupid.
Boy,
y'all ain't right. Oh God. Oh man. So she owns that house. Fire Mama, where you at? We need a parcel on this. Fire Mama code with these parcels.
Hey, y'all ain't come to the smoke session. Some of y'all fit in just fine.
They would too. Yeah, we clown at the smoke session. Yeah, it's unfiltered. Well, I stay with a copyright claim back there. That's it.
It's totally different from here, people. Let me just say that.
Oh yeah, we're being real light tonight.
Okay, what I've got.
Oh shoot, Naylin said we all got one of them cousins. We do. We do. oh shoot, y'all play too much.
Where is that news article that has both Miss Blue and Miss Green?
Hey, Picky Ford, check your private chat.
You found it, Randy?
Check the private chat.
Okay.
Because I think one of them said that he had shady eyes, shifty eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The other one said that she just caught some bad vibes from him.
Yeah, and I know that was one of the pickings when we was trying to find the clips that we were going to use, and we didn't use that one. But I can't remember what it was. Would it be in this one right here that we're showing the picture of?
I would think so. I mean, she shouldn't. Miss Blue is showing up here. You figure Miss Green is not too far away.
Right. Let's see.
I mean, they both jumped up there like they needed to be in front of the camera.
Okay, it's a rental house.
It is a rental. Okay.
Yep. I haven't found the person that owns it, but I found an address, and it's all in Texas.
Yeah, I was about to say we get that parcel ID. It'll tell us who owns it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Hold on.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna have to mute up so I can find it. I got a couple screens open. I gotta get out of some of this stuff. For y'all be like, what 54 go? Whole computer then shut down. Yeah, let me get some of this stuff over here.
All right, so I was looking for something here. So we finished with this picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because she's still missing. He's probably not saying too much to Mecklenburg police about nothing because it would incriminate him. I'm surprised he didn't lawyer up yet with all this detailed information that's out here now. And then here comes the roundtable react to compound that detailed information because we're looking.
Hey, John. What is that state on his hat?
Say again?
What is that state that's on his hat?
What is the flag? Like an eagle with the flag.
Yes.
That look like a damn. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. It look like a state.
And that's another detail that we forgot to mention, that not only was he found in her car, her purse and her phone was in the car.
Mm-hmm. And a woman don't leave her purse for nothing.
No.
You figure she going to DMV. Let's follow the storyline. She goes into DMV without her purse.
Wait a minute.
And the first thing they ask you is what? For what?
Wait a minute. Casamina, that's what I said. Don't he look like Mike Tyson?
Yeah. without the tattoo and a bit younger. A young Mike Tyson.
Look like he about to bite her ear off.
Mm-hmm.
Don't he? Don't he? He does look like Mike Tyson.
Oh, shit.
I bet you he can whistle for a cab, too.
Right. Shut up, John. Yeah, Fire Mama, that's what I said. Her phone
My
and
fault.
her purse.
My fault. Shit. Let me put this cup down, man. Let me put my cup down.
You know my smoke sisters ain't playing with you.
Let me put my goddamn cup down. My fault,
Put the
Shaggy.
cup down. Put the cup down. Get your food.
Get your food.
You know it.
Y'all play too much. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's she's still missing, y'all. And I get that, you know, her family want to find her. We got to find her.
Yeah.
But they need to get over there near that DMV for sure.
Right. Man, right.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a rocket science at all.
You know, just take his background, take what we just learned about, I guess, the ex-partner that he used to run with, what he did with her, what she had to do to protect herself. Allisha goes missing, and now you tie everything else together as to how he was found, where he was found, when he was found.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're working on a 48-hour timeline here that's now scrunched down between 6 a.m. and the time DMV opened.
And then not only that, when they said that they found him unresponsive, and they came back out and told us that it was a suicide attempt. You know, I was asking John and them, I'm like, why would they consider it a suicide attempt? I'm sure they done a toxicology. They drew blood. They did something. They found something in his system.
Yeah.
And it had to be something that he ingested. Wasn't no blood in the car when they knocked on the window. Wasn't no blood in there. So it was something that he took. So I'm thinking maybe he had high levels of something in his system, which is why they figured like, wait a minute. There's too much.
Too much is something.
Too much of something.
Because they had to take him to the hospital. According to the report, they took him from that location to a hospital.
Right. Yep. So I really want to know what he had in his system.
5 moments. So they gave him 3 whole hours to kill himself.
Sure did.
Yeah. And whatever, and let's just say whatever he took, could he have given that to Allisha?
Right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
54. I just found this house on apartments.com underneath managed rentals. So evidently it is a rental.
Okay. So Miss G renting it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And this was updated 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I definitely want to know what was in his system.
Yeah, that's what the police are holding back. But shortly
they didn't even know he was a suspect.
Yeah, but shortly thereafter, they did obtain search warrants, and that's what gave them probable cause.
Castlemina, don't start.
I'm sorry. Castlemina, you made me drop my damn headphones. Yo, she said he ingested some strands of that blue.
Squeak said, "Oh, y'all want a smoke session?"
Oh shit! Hey, I'm off for the next 4 days. I don't give a damn. Do it.
Yeah, yeah, we might have to do that.
Okay, Juanita.
Stop.
Hey, Juanita.
Y'all wilding out. Hey,
y'all
need to join the Smoke Sisters, man. For real.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, y'all have a good time, man, because 54 keep it popping off in there. What up, Custom Design?
What up, Customs?
God damn. Y'all wild in the chat.
Okay, I got y'all. I'm about to set it up.
They wildin', man.
Set it up.
Hey. He ingested the blue shirts.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, on the serious note, man.
Yeah. You know, this. Oh, go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
We definitely want to keep this story on the forefront. For those, I want to thank everybody who didn't know anything about it and still came 54 channel and just to see, because a lot of people don't even tune in to stories that they never heard of. But for y'all who never heard of it and came in anyway, we salute y'all and we appreciate y'all.
Yep. And we went with the color green because they said green was Alicia's favorite color.
Yep.
You know? Wish we could throw some green hearts in the chat, you know, that kind of thing. Because she's still missing.
Yeah.
You know, and her family is not, and I get it, but her family is not going to be, they're not going to be satisfied until they bring her home, dead or alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. There we go. So y'all
okay, they got the green hearts going in the chat. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Allisha. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Mecklenburg PD, y'all need to get on your job, pimping.
Yeah.
Get on your job, man. We don't get paid for this. Y'all get paid to find these people, man. Do your excuse me, I'm serious.
Yeah. Do the job.
Do your job, man. That's all I'm saying. Do your job.
And what I ask right now, I ask for the round table, and I guess most likely all of us, they need to check this area here, where the DMV is.
Yeah.
They need to get a search party out here.
Have to. And man, I told them, you know, before, like, I wish we could get a couple charter buses. We'll go down there.
I'm with you,
I may have to make a little road trip.
I'm with you, 5-4. I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
I'm for real. I'm with that. You know, I mean, because they need to be over here in this area. There's a reason why he was sitting there at that DMV. I believe she's close. Fire mom said she needs your cup, Paul.
Hey, I wish they would. Nah. I was gonna say I wish they would have never even pulled up on him, but the fact that he's still alive, he still have the opportunity to tell us where she's at.
Where she at? Yeah. But my thing is this: considering his background, do you think he'll tell it?
Hey, all they got to do is put that death penalty. He'll be like, "Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you. I don't want y'all to kill me." Because think about it. Nobody. I mean, I think people can accept the fact that they're finna spend the rest of their life in jail, but who looks forward to somebody finna kill them? And you know what's finna happen. That's why a lot of people put that death penalty on the board, because if they haven't found the body, they can put a deal on the table to say, okay, if you tell us where this body is at, we'll take the death penalty off the board.
Right. A bargaining chip.
Exactly. Bingo.
Yeah. And where's she at? Let me go up some. The comments is moving kind of fast. Jennifer, yep. We tracked him all the way back to Virginia.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we got his whole report. We just couldn't show it, you know. But yeah, he got addresses in Virginia for sure.
Because I believe not too far off of 52, 742, Airport Road, where they did search, in the picture that 54 shared with us with the young ladies out here, is not very far from where they got a lead to actually search. Now, the lead came in from, I guess, some woman who...
A psychic.
Right, okay. And they went out here searching. Where this woman got this information to say search here, you know, got it from, don't know.
So did we have this on the map?
That's what made me go back and take a look at the area to say, well, wait a minute. It's even closer than we might even think, because Airport Road,
much love to you,
down 74. I think we were back here on 14, National Armory.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Yep, they said they got that tip from a psychic.
Yeah.
The psychic told them that's where they could find her. But I thought we had it on the map. It was Airport Road.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I would love to see how far that is. Yeah, we need to.
Now, 54. You was talking about a Vivian earlier,
What?
right? You was talking about a Vivian earlier. I found that James has a relative by the name of Vivian.
Yep. Yep, he does. Yeah, Vivian is related to him. And that's who owns that house. And we couldn't understand because she got two last names. So like we dug for it. I was asking for those reports. You probably just didn't know what we was doing with the reports. I'm like, I just want to see the paperwork. That's how we found out that there's a lady that's about 37 who was like registered at two addresses with James. And for all we know, that's the lady, he assaulted in May. We can't be sure because we don't have a name. But yeah, that the one with the initials AB. One of the last ones that you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Do we have an exact address where this airport road is? I had it.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me try Charlotte.
It was in Wadesboro, or I remember something like that. Wadesboro. Is there a place called Wadesboro down there?
Yes.
Okay, so Airport Road is near there. They didn't give an exact location. They just said Airport Road.
All right. Airport Road. No, it's not taking me there. It's not taking me there. Let me come up out of here. Try this.
And they said they searched his home and they came out with clothes and laptops and cell phones. So they've been all up and through there.
Yeah.
No. I know that's a lot of area to search.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is big time. Big time. Taking me all over the place. It's taking me to Arden. It's taking me.
Now I'm talking about around that DMV and the land.
Yeah, it is off of.
Much love to you, Juanita. She said he knew that area. That's where she at. I believe that. I really do, y'all.
Yep. Because if we can take a look at that particular area, let me do it again.
Zandra said there's a small airport nearby.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one we saw with the planes off of Airport Road.
Oh.
Yeah, the little small pro planes.
Right. Oh, okay.
Hold on. Yeah, right up in this area.
Kathy, that's what I wanted to know. I'm like, what does he do for a living? Because I'm telling you, we were searching. Kathy, we were searching. And we couldn't find. I'm like, do he even got a job?
Mm-hmm.
Debbie, you silly say community penis. Wadesboro. Right. Okay. I was gonna say I remember reading that and that sounded familiar to me. Yeah, but they said that they were near Airport Road.
52. Anson Middle School.
Say Miss T say he hustling. He out here hustling. I can believe it. I can believe that. Lady Hawk, that's what I was saying. He just, keep finding these bosses. The women with money, he think he can, come up. Airport Empress said the airport road is 7 miles from the DMV.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha said he on disability, he get a check. He look like he crazy. I can go with that too.
Serious.
Mm.
Is that 422? No. All right, let me do this. Lane.
How you stupid say he's not even fine. I'll pass.
From an airport road. Keeps bringing me to Monroe. Monroe?
Monroe is right near Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Miss T, I'm with you. We do. Ladies, we got to be careful. We got to be careful. Some of these guys, and this ain't no knock on the fellas because I'm sitting up here. I'm surrounded by 3 of them, but it is what it is. I ain't scared. You understand? And we got to run these background checks on these guys, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Pull him up. Now you got to be like,
especially nowadays.
Let me see your ID. That should be your first question. Let me get your ID. That's it. Throw him in Google.
Throw him in Google.
For real. So you found it, John, because you're not sharing your screen, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm still looking for the exact location. If it's 7 miles, it's close by. I'm wondering if it's south. Because I am looking 3 miles. Let me keep going.
Lady Hawk said if they look crazy, act crazy, sound crazy, run. That's it.
Definitely crazy.
Yeah, we got to run these background checks, man, because this is, some of these guys, they ain't right. And they might look normal, but they're not normal. Mentally, they're not normal.
Yeah,
so you ran.
Right. Highway 52.
Yeah, don't let these guys pull you into nothing. Listen, I don't play no games with them. I don't play no games.
Wadesboro Plains. Wait a minute.
You see, Zandra put in here, Airport Road, Wadesboro, North
Carolina.
You
got it. Got it. I got it. I got it.
Go.
I got it. I got it. You know me. I'll dig until I find it. I got it. I got it.
Anthony, you know what? Listen. He said after Carly Russell, they're not sending out other agencies to search for her. That's sad. I hope that's not the case because we talk in the same area. I hope that's not the case.
Well, it sounds like that's the case in another missing persons out of Virginia.
Okay, so they were right out here. Because here's the airport. This is Jeff Cloud Field, right off of Airport Road. Right here. Off of 52. I knew I had 52 in my head. Couldn't connect it. Which goes right back, then connects to 74. You take the road down. Because we came down here last night.
Yeah.
Bingo. Wadesboro. Right off 74. This would be south. Let me tie this in. And
Michael Anderson said, looks like he had a winner and he messed it up. He did.
Yeah, big time.
She was a boss. She was a boss. He messed this all the way up.
Yeah, this place is only 11 miles from the DMV.
Mm.
Come on.
But their psychic told them to go there. You know, I don't know how many of y'all believe in psychics and things like that, but you know, it must have sounded credible enough because they went out there and searched.
34 minutes from the DMV to Airport Road.
Yeah, say that psychic was on to something. Yeah.
Not far from the church.
Yeah, we got to do better. Y'all got to have these guys under investigation. I had guys under investigation. That's probably why I'm still single. They like, nah, we ain't fooling with 54. We good. It is what it is. I don't care.
So they were off of 52 and Airport Road.
Mm.
Right out of here. If y'all can see that.
Yeah.
That's my little guy.
Mm.
Right. We ran right next to the brick manufacturer out here. Yep, this is it. Because if we go right down here, the airport should be to the left. Not far at all.
If our mom said they got to pass the relationship interview questionnaire. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like this, Miss T. Check them out before they take you out. Simple as that. Don't get no clearer than that. You got to. And nowadays we there's so many different resources and so many things that we can do now with you know, with technology and Google Earth, and you know, we got a lot going on, man. Y'all got to do y'all due diligence. Cause they, like I said, they looking normal.
Mm-hmm.
They looking real normal out here to us.
Yeah, my stepdaughter always says that you got to pass my stepdad before I date you.
Right, that's right. Much love to you, Sonya.
And this is all fenced off, but this is all open.
Let me ask the chat, while you looking for this, put a 1 in the chat if you think he had help. Put a 2 if you think he did this by himself. Let's see where y'all at with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
With everything that I see, I got to go with a 2.
You know, funniest thing about traveling Airport Road going back down towards 74, not a damn light out here at all. So when it's dark, it is pitch black. Your lights is going to be the only ones on the highway next to other people's lights if they are on the highway.
Oh, I see y'all mixed in the chat. Some of y'all think he did this. Me personally, I'm going with the number 2. I think he did this by himself.
Yeah, unless I can get a little bit more facts about the case.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to say he did it by himself.
The only thing that had me on pause was when we found out that there was a woman who showed up at that sheriff's office trying to get something out that car. Because my thing is, this ain't no random person gonna show up talking about getting something out the car. I think family would. I would as a family member.
Mm-hmm.
But this happened before she was even reported missing. That bothers me.
Yeah, you figure what,
you know,
what would she be doing there? Yeah.
And what you trying to get out the car?
Did it get anything out of the car?
That it didn't say. They didn't say, but they just said that a woman showed up.
Yeah.
before they reported her missing. Yep, trying to get something out the car. Went to the sheriff's office.
Something they may have left or thought might have been in the car.
That would incriminate them?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's the first thing that went through my mind.
Yep.
Right. Jen, you know what? I said the same thing. I said when we learned about that detail, it went too far this time. It went too far.
Looks like there was something somewhere out here.
And see, I know that a lot of the landfills around here in North Carolina, they lock their gates at night. When they close, they'll lock the front gate. So it'd be hard for someone just to pull in and dump something in there.
Right.
And even if they do lock their gates, as we went down Dozer Drive, it could have been well before the gates too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying in the gates itself.
Say if he was cheating, she could be the other woman. I mean, that's a possibility too. But I was like, I mean, that's risky business right there. If I'm to believe that this was another girlfriend of his, she would be bold enough to go to the police station, to the sheriff's office, trying to get something out of another woman's car. That's bold, man. That's real bold.
All right, so you got a metal gate here. Don't know how secure that is, but this is off of Dozer. But it's there.
Yeah, the gate. Okay.
Yep. Tire tracks, and this has 74s down here this way past the fellas. Got a pump down here.
Yeah, Jennifer, I'm with you. He picked this area for a reason.
Yeah.
And I really believe that she's there. She's out there somewhere.
And I'm sure that there's going to be cameras at the DMV.
Yeah. I'm sure of it. So they would know when the car pulled in.
Right. And from what direction.
And absolutely, what direction he was coming from.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any cameras like outside. I'm talking about like near the door or somewhere like that.
No, you won't be able to. It's so far from the street. I was looking for poles. The only cameras that they would have at this basic location would be interior cameras for those coming into the building, and possibly an exterior camera on the face of the building. Nothing in general, but this lot swings all the way from the back all the way out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 22, 33, 34.
So my thing is this: if they're telling us that the police would often go there to gas up, could that be what that is back there?
Yeah, that's like usually down here the DMV is where the highway patrol goes, and they have like places back in the back to refuel their tanks and all like that.
Right.
That'd be ideal. Most certainly be ideal.
And they usually have a highway patrolman that just stays here and watches.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is that?
Yeah, because you got a shed back here or a station back here. I can't make out what.
That's where you get the gas. It looked like a pump right there, gas pump.
There.
Yep.
There it is. There it is.
Yep. Oh,
right
man.
there. Right there.
So I wonder if he was just parked back there, like behind.
Probably behind the building, and they circled around to get gas, and they saw his ass. Excuse me.
Okay, this is a license and theft bureau too down here. So yeah,
Right
there's
back
there's
here.
going to be an officer that's going to be here at all times.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yep.
see, that's what I was thinking. Yep, I said that. Because, you know, some of them DMVs, they have, you know, the officers, security, whatever you want to call it. They're at the DMV during operating hours. But it just threw me because they said that the police, you know, normally goes there to get gas. And I was like, get gas at the DMV?
Yeah. And his car was probably sitting back there all by itself.
Yeah, if it was sitting in the back, they'd definitely come up to him and find out what he
Yeah.
was doing there.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Now,
was in
if he was sitting out in front, a lot of people they'll try to get there before they open so they can be like the first in line or something like that.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
I
which
can
would
go
make
with
it
that.
apparently obvious. Yeah. But he probably took the path of least resistance and circled around back to park. And that's where they found him first time. Oh, I'm asleep waiting for the DMV to open up type stuff.
Purple Queen, that's what I said. They built that DMV out in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
When we went to the map, the very first time we went to the map, I was like, the very first thing out of my mouth was, oh, hell no. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Serious.
Surrounded by all these woods.
And then again, not too far from Bojangles Coliseum because it's north on 74 going in that direction.
Mm.
So if they left the house, or let's just say that 3 p.m. marker up until 6 a.m., they didn't go nowhere. And at 6 a.m., there was movement. You got from that point to 48 hours up until they found him. Where did he go with the car? Until they found him.
Mm.
You know?
Much love to you, Fire Mama. You know, we want them details.
Yeah, that
We gotta
48
try to put
hours.
some details together.
And I'm sure that they've already pulled the GPS off the vehicle.
Yeah, well, he's also, if it's Wi-Fi capable too, it would have had an infotainment system in there, which would also be a secondary tracker.
Right.
One would track the miles, the odometer, and then the other would have timestamps. Combine the two and you have total recall of where the vehicle has been,
Right.
how far it's driven. If it's got airbag capabilities and everything else like that, it would have sensors in a Mercedes-Benz to also trigger the system inside to see how many people were actually in the car. What they call is seating compression. You can tell if somebody was sitting in the passenger side, the back of the car, the front of the car, driver's side, everything. Because if you get into an accident, those airbags are going to deploy, and they're going to deploy where people are sitting.
Mm.
That's how that system works. So they're dwindling down those numbers on both the car. They still got the cell phones to match up the GPS to the car. And whatever text messages came in before and then after, before they connected with him.
Right.
Within that 48 hours.
Right. Because for all we know, we're trying to figure out how the Audi plays a factor. What if somebody else was driving it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And if that's got a GPS in it, which I think it does, they'll also scan that too.
Yeah, it
See
should.
if both cars were on the road simultaneously at the same time, moving. And then calculate the miles from there. If they drove the same miles, it'd show up.
Allisha, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But I'm sure they should have those details by now. Shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, but they're not going to tell everybody what they've got.
No, not yet, because they probably have to tie in some additional information from the ex that signed the restraining order against him for doing what he did to her.
Right.
Get her to talk. How long have you known him? How'd y'all get together? When you file this restraining order, tell us about him. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If they're going to tie it, they better tie it tight.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's what they doing. I hope they working behind the scenes. I hope they working. You know, but I want to know, you know, where all did they search? You know, what other places? What, I mean, yeah. Yeah, he did some time in jail.
Yeah.
See, my
Yeah,
thing
Jeff.
about
Yeah.
about this is that I don't think they're going to tell where they searched at because they don't want someone to go and move it if it's what everybody thinks.
Yeah. And Jennifer, I get you on that. You know, when they got search warrants out and they're checking his apartment and going through his things, the backyard, his car, the Audi, they'll also, you know, put out warrants for cell phone carriers and everything. As long as they got a warrant, they'll get it cleared.
Because when they we didn't even play that video, but when they was searching the backyard, they were also searching the backyard of that house at 1633.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a fence in that backyard?
Yeah.
Was it like a chain link or a private?
Nah, private.
It's a private it looks like a wooden fence, you know, one of those barricade fences.
Something could have happened in that backyard and nobody would have seen it.
Right.
You go to the house and you can see it.
Yeah, Fire Mama. Yeah, they was at that house twice. That's what's in the that's what's being reported, that they went there twice. And in that one video, you know, they had the lights and stuff back there in the back. You could see them searching that home in the backyard. So, but I don't think she back there. She ain't back there.
You see it, Randy?
Yeah.
All the way around, bordering out, back to the side of the house, and then to the house. It's almost like a box. It's got a building back there. I don't know if this is a shed.
A shed, yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly. This could be a canopy of some kind placed out in the patio.
Like a patio area. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You got 3 cars on the driveway up to the house. Tell what that is. What was that? Yeah, you see how it's like a barricade fence. It goes all the way to the back.
Yeah.
It's all uniformed anyway, so it's not hard to see.
Yeah, but it's hard to see inside of it.
Yeah, that's the reason for the fence. You don't want nobody to see anything about what you're doing in the backyard. If you got out there with your bathing suit and no pool, but
you know what I mean? You can do anything back there with that privacy fence up.
Yeah, you can see it. Looks like new wood.
Yeah, it looks new. Yeah.
It looks new. And the rest of it trails on back.
Kathy said, nah, it's too close to other houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not back there. But they was looking back there, though. We saw them. We saw them in the video.
Back there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was a camera on the side of
Uh-huh.
that house.
Figure it out.
Michelle said if something happened in the house, how did he get her out the house without
Right.
camera seeing him?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. We don't know if cameras seen him or not because they haven't told us that. But they looking at murder now. That's what's being reported now, murder. So they know she's not. They know at this moment that she's no longer with us.
Yeah,
They
something
know it.
happened to her. Yeah.
Yeah, they know it.
Yep. So this wouldn't be a rescue. This would be more like a recovery, if
Absolutely.
anything.
Yeah.
If he don't talk, then they got to find her. Work leads as best as they can, and the cell and the electronics are going to play a major role in possible locations.
Mm. The crime diva says she think it happened away from his house. Mm.
And that's a good possibility too.
Yeah. Yeah, and at this point, like I said, they just trying to find her, and I get it. If it was one of my loved ones, just find her. We got to find her, dead or alive. We want her.
I wish they'd say if they found like blood anywhere or something like that.
Right. Yeah, Miss T, you right about that. As of right now, I haven't heard about him being in custody. Have y'all? I haven't heard that, and we've been looking.
I heard that they brought him in for questioning, but I didn't hear if they arrested him or not.
Jatana said no pings of cell phones. Yeah, I haven't heard about him being arrested as of now. So if you know and you got something, send it to me. Because like I said, right now, oh, the crime diva says she lives there. He's not. So crime diva, you said he's not arrested right now. He's not locked up. Yeah, I don't think so. Because like I said, we've been looking, and I haven't seen anything about that. But we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this up, man. I appreciate y'all coming out to the round table. This case is, I mean, we gotta wait on more details. But as we get them, we're gonna bring them back to the people, so we can try to make sense of it.
Okay, it's saying right here, WCNC is saying that he has not been charged with anything at this time.
Casamina, don't you start. Casamina said he with the Cabo 6. Y'all play too
Lord.
Jay said no. Nope. Well, yeah, like I said. Oh, you found something, John?
Yeah, I found something. This is 5 hours ago.
Love you too. Love you too. We riding, baby.
We got 5 hours from WBTV. 5 hours.
That big new detail. Investigators were looking for evidence of murder. The 39-year-old from Moore County was last seen on July 16th on Pamela Lorraine Drive in Charlotte. Now, according to the warrant from CMPD, that's her boyfriend's home. WBTV's Claire Kopsky is piecing together the details.
The last time Allisha Watts' family saw her was on July 16th. She came to Charlotte to visit her boyfriend. A warrant from Charlotte-Mecklenburg police states her cousin told police she saw Allisha get into the passenger side of her SUV and her boyfriend get into the driver's side of the car and drive off on July 16th. The warrant states that cellular records show that Allisha's phone, her boyfriend's phone, and the vehicle all returned to the home around 3 o'clock that afternoon. The warrants go on to detail that the SUV, Allisha's phone, and her boyfriend's phone all remained at his house until 6 a.m. on July 18th. Charlotte activist Dearest Price has been in close communication with Alicia's family and says they were alarmed they had not heard from Allisha.
Within hours of her not calling them, they became concerned and they knew this was not her behavior.
Later on the 18th, troopers found Alicia's boyfriend unconscious in her SUV at a DMV in Anson County. The CMPD search warrant states when troopers found him, he was unconscious and was the victim of an apparent suicide attempt.
We were very aware that there was some type of foul play.
According to an incident report from the Anson County Sheriff's Office, the couple had been dating for about a year. That report also states Alicia's boyfriend does have a history of domestic violence and is considered a person of interest at this time.
We were aware that this had something to do with domestic violence. We were aware that she was in danger, that detectives and law enforcement speak clearly to the family members of what's going on.
Claire Kopsky reporting. Charlotte Mecklenburg Police is the lead agency on this case, and they're making it clear it is a missing persons investigation right now. They have not confirmed whether or not Alicia's boyfriend is a person of interest. Family and friends of Allisha Watts held a candlelight prayer tonight in her hometown of Southern Pines. Our Brandon Hamilton was there. He has more here at New at 11 from Moore County.
Molly, tonight was all about this community coming together and calling on God for an answer. Part of their prayer is for Allisha's safe return home.
The melody filled heavy hearts as family and friends of Allisha Watts lifted her name Tuesday night.
Something good is going to come out of all of this, and we hope that she's going to come home.
Prayer changes things. That's all we ever had is our faith in God. Even from slavery, we prayed and prayed to God. A lot of prayer got answers from prayer, and we know when a multitude of people pray, it changes things.
Since Watts' disappearance on July the 16th in Charlotte, her hometown of Southern Pines has come together.
Every time you see her, she's smiling. Right. Encouraging you to keep going and going.
Those here searching for their sister, friend, loved one, a 39-year-old woman who by all accounts was loved and respected by all.
When it comes down to something, any tragedy, any supposed loss, anything, we come together. We lay aside differences, and we are Moore County, the Pines, strong.
Even in this,
the message from this candlelight.
When it comes to a case like this, time is sensitive.
Is to not give up until she's found.
Allisha is all of us. It is about me. If Allisha's gone, my child is gone. If Allisha's gone, my niece is gone. If Allisha's gone, my family member is gone.
As the search to find Allisha continues, there are plans for another search party. And Molly, friends here in Moore County tell me they plan to be in Charlotte every week as long as it takes. Reporting in Southern Pines, Brandon Hamilton, WBTV, on your side.
That's where they need to search that landfill and that soil
Yeah.
area.
And then did you hear also in this news clip, they said that Allisha and James had been dating for about a year.
Right.
Mm.
And that woman who was talking, now that we have a face, Dearest Price, also put up a GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah. And we was wondering who Dearest Price was.
Right. Now we know she's a Black network organizer.
Right.
And this is a GoFundMe that was started 2 days ago. Recently, trying to raise $25,000 as a goal. $30 have been raised so far.
Much love to you, Randy.
Dearest Price.
Yep, the phones was there at his house until 6 a.m. That's right.
I wanted to share that now that we've got a face and a name. I'm watching names like crazy.
Yeah, we got to. So y'all stay woke. Stay woke. Pay attention to the details. So like I said, we're going to get on right on up out of here. We appreciate y'all pulling up on us, man. This was important. And we went hard behind the scenes. And much love to Randy, Fire Mama, Charity, everybody, Brown Sugar, everybody that was sending emails and information. We appreciate it. We can't do it without y'all.
Almost certainly. Fire
We got to
Mama.
work together as a team. This
Definitely.
teamwork right here, baby.
Shamina Wright.
Shamina, absolutely.
Carol Smith.
That's right.
I mean,
much
yeah,
love.
they just backed the round table to death, and we love you for it.
Sha, I was wondering that too. Was it a real GoFundMe account? Yeah, but we appreciate y'all coming out. Much love to y'all. Like I said, we put a lot of time in behind the scenes, and we've been holding on to this for a minute. Some of the stuff was new for us, but we started researching this a minute ago. But we was working on the Carly Russell. So if you haven't checked out them videos, check those out. Boss did a song, y'all, that's hot. Boss, you might want to drop the link again for that. But like I said, we appreciate y'all coming out. It was teamwork, nothing but good energy in the chat. And like I said, this over here at the round table, just on my channel, period, it's a safe zone. We ain't gonna always agree on the details, but it's our job to bring y'all the details, not the rumors, not the gossip, but the details. And then
show you the receipts.
Yep, got them receipts, baby. And you take away what you want. We ain't trying to force no opinions or anything like that. We just give you the details, and then you do whatever you want with it. That's what it's about at the round table. So, we want to welcome everybody that's new here. Hope y'all stay riding with us, because we ride, baby. That's what we do over here.
Absolutely. And Casamina, thank you for the super chat earlier.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that is love right there, in support of the round table, the work that we do together, all of us together that make up the round table, because you're a very big part of it by supporting, the work we do. And hey, we're here for it. This is what we do.
Yep. And when y'all come ride with us, just know that by the time y'all get out the car, I want y'all to be like, I learned something. If you can spend 2-3 hours with us, the least we can do is make sure we taught you something. You learned something while you was here, because otherwise it's a waste of time. I ain't got no time to waste. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got no time to waste. And that's why we ride the way we do. And we gonna stay riding. So, much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to Randy, for helping pull together some of these details and background checks and things like that. And like I said, it was a team effort, and we always looking for the details. So if y'all find some details, send them to us, and we'll come back. Say, get in the car.
They love that. Get in the car.
Get in the car. Get your food.
Get your food.
Like I said, we just want y'all to learn something. Because like I said, otherwise it's a waste of time, and we ain't come here to waste y'all time. I ain't got that kind of time. I ain't came to just be frolicking around with y'all, just fooling around. No, this business. And it's always nothing but good energy in the chat, nothing but love. We appreciate it. We don't, ain't nobody in here arguing, mad, getting blocked. Because we will block you now. If you ain't mature enough to ride with us, you will get blocked. You're gonna need a whole nother email to come fool with us. You know what I mean? You're gonna need a whole nother email. But it's never that over here. And that's what I love most about it.
Most definitely.
We appreciate you, Shy. So yeah, much love to the chat. John, boss, y'all want to say anything before we slide on out of here?
Man, hey, I appreciate everybody, man. Keep riding with us, man. We ain't nothing without y'all, man. So
that's right.
Everybody who came out to support us, hey, get in the car.
Get in the car. Buckle up. Get in the car and buckle up. That's it. That's it. John, you got anything before we go?
Yeah, much love to everybody who
Much
supports
love.
the Roundtable, that enjoys the content that we bring to some of these cases that hit us in the face. Y'all send suggestions to us, and we do our best to jump right on them. We're still currently working on a number of cases to outline for you. So we still have a lot yet more to come, you know, because as this case unfolds, we will be following up with any details that come from this case, just like we did Carly Russell.
Absolutely. So like I said, much love to the chat. Much love to my smoke sisters. We're going to have a smoke session tomorrow. We kind of ran over time tonight, but, you know, I enjoyed this ride. I really did. But we'll be at the smoke session tomorrow for sure. So, yeah, we're going to get on up out of here. Y'all stay tight. Keep y'all energy tight, you know, and watch the people around you. You know, and if you got time, and come ride with us, baby. We out of here.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got it bumping.
You need to disconnect that cable, cause if you want the truth, we at the round table. We give it real when the mothers ain't able. That's what it is when we at the